Justice for Breonna Taylor. Justice for George Floyd. Justice for Ahmaud Arbery. Justice for Tony McVeigh. Want to say something more?
I would invite anyone else, especially if there's black femmes, black trans folks out there, to come forward if you're grieving too and say how you feel if you want, or anyone who's got something else to say, because that grief has got to sit with us. If other people would like to share their grief, I would invite that. I don't know who she is.
Thank you so much. And exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. And exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. And exhale, 2, 3.
The police exist to defend white supremacy, capitalism, patriarchy, imperialism. And we have to know our fucking history. The police originated with slave catchers, but they also learned that shit by bombing the shit out of Latin America. In places like Central America, El Salvador, the majority of fucking workers in this town are from fucking Central America. The U.S. perfected its violence against us in places like in the third world, bombing, disappearing, torturing people.
Yes, yes.
So if we're fucking serious about abolishing the police, abolishing racism, you gotta make the fucking connections. You gotta abolish capitalism. White supremacy as a system arose with capitalism. They needed a fucking system to divide us, to conquer us, to justify the exploitation of black and brown people. They've been looting us. So if we're gonna be in this fight, we have to be abolitionists. We have to be revolutionaries! We are building a revolution in this country to dismantle the oppressive systems of capitalism, patriarchy, white supremacy, and imperialism. We are building a new world where all of us, where workers, where people of color control their bodies and their fucking labor, and there will be no fucking police. So I want you all to repeat revolutionary.
I am a revolutionary.
Yes, say it again. I am a revolutionary.
I am a revolutionary.
What do we want? Revolution.
What do we want? Revolution.
What do we want?
Revolution.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Revolution.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Revolution.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Revolution.
When do we want it?
Now.
I love you all. You're fucking beautiful. Hey everyone. So I just got. Oh God. Okay. I've gotten up and down on this thing like about 50 times today. Okay, so I just got a little update that there's apparently a police officer instigating people on the other street over there on Gothic Street.
Fuck you, Moriarty!
And we are peaceful. We are not here to rebel rouse or cause trouble or violence. Just remember that we are here and organized, and they can do nothing to us. They are scared of us. I also wanted to re-up and say that there have been, somebody just showed me pictures of an armored police vehicle that was coming in over to the courthouse about an hour ago, along with about 100 state police in gear. What a waste of money! You're trying to sit here and show how essential you are by depleting your resources to send in mad troops for absolutely nothing. You're only showing us how much the money that we give you, you are abusing. So chill. Okay, so we have 15 minutes until this demonstration is officially over, and you have to talk.
In the media recently when they're portraying cops in a positive light. Fuck that!
That's
Propaganda is a tool being used to restore white people's trust in the police and make white people feel as though progress is being made. Fuck that!
Fuck officer friendly.
It's to appeal to white people's imaginations that reform is possible. Fuck that! It's also to make white people feel that this is an individual issue and not a systemic issue. It's making people feel as if it's just a matter of needing to be nice. Being nice does not mean that you aren't racist. Yes, there are nice people out there who want to do good. But if you want to do good, you would redistribute your funds to mental health programs, to housing programs, restorative justice programs. You do not need more money for riot gear. You are the ones causing the riots. Focusing on how nice these police are detracts from our issue at hand. Propaganda generates sympathy. Propaganda makes police brutality palatable. Propaganda perpetuates the idea that these protests are unwarranted. They are fucking warranted! This is not progress being nice. Do not fall for propaganda. Fuck that! Thank you very much. On my side!
I just want to say that over these past few weeks I've been talking a lot with my mom and I've been talking with my grandma, and they're both black, and My grandma attended these protests in like the 60s when she was the same age as me, and I just want to say I'm 15 years old and I don't want to be attending these protests when I'm 60.
I have a message about allyship.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
I wrote this post on Facebook on Sunday. I think it has a good message, but I want you guys to all take it home and think about it. When I saw that video, when I watched the murder of George Floyd in person, not in person, I saw a poem, a deeply disturbing, traumatizing, and humiliating poem. One that says irrevocably that Asian American bodies and voices are complicit in the continued oppression of others due to our status as the model minority, the best of the worst, the teacher's pet of structural racism. I've never felt more ashamed of my community than watching that video and seeing Officer To Thao's behavior, which is quite literally nothing short of poetic. 3 white men in power, kneeling on and killing a subjugated black human being, and the lone Asian cop simply standing by, watching, telling others to stay away and do the same. And I sobbed with bitterness and rage at how he surely must have felt something like remorse at watching that man die, but quashed it deeply enough to remain motionless and idle. There are no words for this. We must march, because I refuse to let this man be the icon for how my community is seen by black Americans. I refuse to let him set the example for my brothers and sisters in standing in the face of oppression and injustice. I was born in America. I was born in America because my parents were shot at by armed military in 1989, Tiananmen, Beijing, where student democracy protesters were gunned down and murdered. So I was born a protest. I was born a protest. Liberation of oppression of one group does not mean you are not liberation for oppression of one group means liberation for all groups. It's not some pie that you have to take out of.
That's why we're focusing on Black lives, because when Black lives are liberated, we're all
It's so true. That is why we say Black Lives Matter.
Black lives. Let's keep the focus.
Black lives matter, black dreams matter, black futures matter. We stand here now. Real quick. We stand here now. I want everyone, when you get back home, the fight does not stop here.